Okay, so I'm playing a game right now. I'm playing Marble It Up for the Nintendo Switch, and we're talking about some things in the chat here, and you know, Nintendo Switch. I want to talk about a problem with the Nintendo Switch, as far as I can see it. At least a problem that I've been having, and you guys can tell me what you think. So, here's what I think. So, you guys remember a system called the NES? Thank you. Thanks, Justin Silverman. Justin Silverman, your welcome back screen is very relaxing. Go back to that. Oh, thanks so much. He's saying to go back to my screen because he doesn't want to see me. So, you can tell me what you think about this. So, there was a system, it was called the NES. Here's how you turned it on. You hit the power button, the system came on, hit the power button again, system's off. Okay, that was 1985, 1986. Super Nintendo. System comes on, system turns off. Nintendo 64. System goes on, system goes off. Get this the fuck out of here. Why is that still there? Even dating back to the Atari 2600, now we're going back to the 70s, when Elvis was alive. System on, system off. Now we've got, that was reset. Sorry, did I hit the reset button? System on, system off. Sorry. Neo Geo CD. System on, system off. Okay, so a problem that I've been having with the Nintendo Switch is, oh, I want to play the Nintendo Switch. Let me get it. Hook it up. Hit the button. Oh, the system doesn't come on. Well, let me make sure. Oh yeah, the AC adapter's in. I hit the button. Oh, it doesn't come on. Oh wait, it's got a charge. Okay, let me come back in. Let me wait a minute, and then I'll be able to turn it on. A minute? I can wait a minute. 20 minutes later, system turns on. Then, and I know you'll be saying, you'll be like, well, you can exit out of it, there's, you know, battery, all this stuff. But the thing is, here's the point I'm trying to make. You take the NES, no plug, no AC adapter in it, nothing. I plug this shit in right now, I plug the AC adapter in, hit the button, system comes on, I'm playing the game. This fucking thing, no. If you take the AC adapter out and plug it back in, fucking thing, if you don't play it for whatever, a little while, fucking thing out. So this thing, as a console, now I know what you're gonna say too, well, it's portable, it has to charge, it's gotta be on the go, but as a console, as a system, as a console, if you're gonna play the game at your house, you can't just push the fucking power button and turn the fucking thing on. So, let me see what you guys have to say about that. Let's see. N64, yes. Zeptomaniac says, yep, that charge thing got me a few weeks ago. If it Jarrett Productions says, if it doesn't turn on, you're doing something wrong. How can you call it a switch if there's no switch? If not, keep it plugged in when you're using it. Yeah, right. But exactly. If I were to keep the system plugged in at all times, I'm sure it would be fine. The point I'm trying to make is, N64, you unplug it, completely. If I plug it in right now, I can be playing Superman 64 immediately. I don't know, maybe the Switch has it right. But let me see what else you're saying. Nikki Fox says, I don't have a Switch, but I agree, that would annoy me too. Even though it's plugged in, it won't turn on. What the fuck? Well, the thing is, let's say, so if you have your Switch, you have it in your closet, whatever, you have it in a box, you haven't played it in a little while, you break it out, the system has no power because it's a handheld, which that makes sense. But you would think, if you plug the fucking AC adapter into it, and the system is docked in the console, it would just come on. Nope. You gotta wait for the fucking thing to charge. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. SNES Girl says, the charging thing is annoying if you play it mostly at home like me. Thank you. So I am right? Rough T says, keep it docked. Right, but what if you want to put it away? What if you happen to put it away? See, I don't always have the thing hooked up. I don't think you should have to have it hooked up all the time to be able to turn the fucking system on. They did it in 1977. Switch has a bunch of problems, and several people's screens have cracked for no reason, and a couple have caught fire. Oh shit. This sounds like that does sound like bullshit. Switch should start immediately docked, connected to power, says the Seventh Son. Thank you. So I'm happy that people are agreeing with me about this, because the thing is, I thought to myself, as soon as I bring this up, people are going to be like, well, you have something wrong, Mike, because you're not doing this or that. Everybody in the chat seems to be saying that they're having that problem too. Switch is a favorite of mine, and I hated the Wii U, says Energy 4. Okay, so I think the Switch is pretty awesome. There's some really good stuff on it. I'm not trying to shit too hard on the Switch. I'm just saying that this one particular issue is a problem for me. I think the Switch is good. I'm not trying to shit on the Switch. There's a lot of good stuff on there. I like Mario Odyssey. I like the Octopath Traveler. I like to have Donkey Kong and Sky Skipper. This game I'm playing now, I'm undecided on this, but marble it up. But it's all right. Anyway, let me see what else. Thank you. I will look at that in a second. Duo says the Wii was worse. Sometimes the power button doesn't turn the system off, so you have to hold the button to override, shut it down. Then the system scolds you for not shutting it down correctly. So, I guess it gets worse. See, how did it get so much worse? Remember this? On, off. So, yeah, apparently, so from all the comments in here, everybody seems to agree on that. If I am doing something wrong, please send me an email, let me know. Everybody here seems to say that they agree with this problem. I think it's a bunch of BS. Again, I get that it's a handheld system, but when you plug the thing in, it should be able to just come on because it's plugged in. Like the Neo Geo CD! Mwah! Yeah, there's other handhelds that turn on when you have them plugged in. Doesn't the Game Gear do that? Good point. Thank you. The Game Gear. I should get it out and do it right now. If I plug the fucking Game Gear in with the AC adapter, doesn't it fucking come on? When did the Game Gear come out? Doesn't the Game Boy do that? The fuck? That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. Well, like, how did they do it? And I know, like, you might say, well, the Switch takes more power because it's a console. It's not really a handheld, technically, whatever. That's going to be the next thing coming. But, like, come on. The Switch is more complicated than the other ones. Well, like, I don't care what the excuse. Fucking, you plug a console in, it should come on. All right, let's hear this. Game Boy Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, Nintendo DS, Nintendo DS Lite, 3DS, 2DS, PSP, PSP Lite, just listing off some things that can do that. Okay? And by the way, the 3DS, all these things, these were not long ago. Where am I going here? Nice. I wonder if there's a ghost level or anything in this. I'm thinking of Mario Kart. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I want to play Mario Kart. The only Mario Kart I'm actually good at is the Super Nintendo one, really. What the fuck? Speaking of the power button on the Nintendo Switch, let's talk a little bit more about the power button. There's one amazing thing that does work, at least from the last time I did it, on the Nintendo Switch. It's called hold the little stupid ass button that's too small down, and then you can't even, it doesn't even, yeah, then you have to fucking power options, turn off.